to Thursday, January 15th, 2026. And if you are like me and you love crafting, Valentine's decor is so much fun. Saving money is even better on supplies. So you're in the right place. Tonight, I'm going to be crafting and talking about something that dropped today, a new sale. And also, we're going to be talking about Perks membership. And there's a bonus that people don't know about that's going to happen when you do it. When you join with Perks this month. And you only have till the 27th to get this cool bonus. So as you are tuning in, make sure you say hello. Make sure you drop a heart down below saying that you're here, and let me know where you're watching from, and make sure you share this to a crafty friend, and so they don't have to miss this fun thing tonight. Let me make sure everything is over here. If you're just tuning in, and you don't see a red box over my head, somewhere over here or over here, that means you've caught the replay. So welcome. We love replayers. We love for you to come in and see. Still drop a heart in the comments and tell me where you're coming from, because I check my comments all the time. So let me make sure that we are full blown in where we're at. Okay, I see myself. Awesome. Turn off my sound on my phone here because we don't need to hear me go. And I'm going to prop this over here so I can just look over here really quick to see who's coming in and out. And I'm waiting for Instagram to get with that program over there, but they might not just join us tonight. I don't know. My system says that it's trying to send the data to it, but who knows? We're streaming everywhere else, so it's okay. Again, if you're just tuning in, howdy. I'm so glad you're here. Are you guys ready for Valentine's coming up? I mean, is Christmas starting to come down, or my Christmas is still up, so it might be Valentine Christmas. Who knows? I was at college once, and it was so fun because I have a friend, and she kept her little Christmas tree up all year long, and every holiday happened, she would decorate it for Christmas first. Then it was January, so it was snowflakes. And then February came along, and it was hearts. Then March came along, and it was shamrocks and green, and like a shamrock hat on the head and on the top of the tree. And then April, she did like little raindrops and clouds on a garland, put it around the tree. May, I don't remember what it was, but it seemed like every month was something different, so that was really fun. So tonight, we are doing a Valentine's craft, and because why not? It's that time of year. We're done with Christmas. We've done doing the shopping. We need some happy love hearts going on. See my shirt, all about the hearts. And so if you're just tuning in, say hi. Tell me where you're tuning in from, and I would love to see that. Also, put hearts, give me hearts. I can see your comments over here, so I can see everybody on Facebook. I can see everybody on YouTube. Instagram, if it starts to work, I'll be able to see your comments as well. So let me just double check, make sure it's just being ridiculous over there. It's trying to stream the live, but it is not. Let's see if I can just click on it, if it will let me click. Oh, just kidding. That was Instagram thing, and it's not. Yep. So who knows? It might happen. It might not. I can go into my. Hi, Maria. How are you? I'm so glad you're on. We're gonna be doing Valentine's craft. We're gonna be using a 9x12 big huge tag. Isn't this so cute? You can hang it on your door. You can hang it on the wall. And it's just really cute. You can make it landscape wise, or you can do a portrait style. It's 9x12. It's perfect size. Add it to a Valentine's wreath. You can do things like that. And let's just get this on the over there. Okay, and then we're going to be using 2 transfers tonight. I know, well, making it a little bit more challenging, but that's okay. Look at this one. It's so cute. It's just hearts, and it's called pattern hearts, and there's different ones. Little zigzag, dot to dot, polka dotty, little stars, stripes, solids, and they're really cute. This one is more like almost like a jaguar, sort of little stripy stripes, little hearts. So, and then we're going to be using another new one that we have, but it's so popular, it's sold out. So I don't know if it's going to come back or not, but it was so popular. It's called the word font game. Oh, no, it's not. It's called word game font. There it is. Just like that SCABBLE game. Yeah, it's the same thing, but you can make your own. So it's pretty cool. And tonight we're going to be doing, I think I'm just going to leave my back brown. You can paint the back of the tag whatever color you want. You can distress it, you can color it, you can leave it natural. I think I'm just going to leave it natural and have everything else pop on our design. So if you're just tuning in, say hello. I would love to see where you're at, where you're tuning in from, and all those good things. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Whew, where is this time gone? So like I said, tonight's projects, it's very easy, and we're just going to play around with the designs. We're going to put them all over. We're going to put some words on there, and just have a little bit of a fun time crafting. And we're going to probably put like love or something, love more, something about love. And you can customize this any way you want to fit your home decor. If you're all about black and white and a little bit of red, then you can get black and white, a little bit of red. If you are like a pastel-y kind of a girl and you really love your pastels and your pops of pinks in here and there, or your greens, or you can make them like, you can make these like conversational hearts and do different colors. You can do all kinds you want. It's not a right or wrong way to do it. So we're gonna do this where we're going to have some fun with it and enjoy all the things. So we're also gonna mix some colors. So I have a couple different reds here. I have a Chardonnay red, which is right here. It's sort of like a dark cherry red. We got a sparkly red, which is called Shimmer Crimson. Isn't that pretty? Woo-wee. I love sparkle. And then we got plain old cherry red. So I was thinking that we could probably mix a couple of these. And then we have some white as well. And then some black. So we're going to add some black in there, maybe for letters, maybe for, I don't know. We'll see what's happening as we keep going. So I have these little mixers next to us that I can mix some colors together and get a different color. I can get a pink, or I could get a lighter red, or I could get a darker red by adding a little bit of black to it. So we're going a little bit step more than just plain beginner, but any person can do this. Promise you. Super, super easy. Again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Oh, and then we're probably going to add some ribbon. Woo-wee! Everybody loves ribbon. But thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It is the 15th night. Well, actually, 16th night of me going live out of 365 days. So that is really good so far. I'm very proud of myself, and it's just going to be so much fun. So I thought tonight would be a perfect night to work on Valentine's things because today there's a Valentine sale going on and it's awesome. It's 25 to, what would my notes say? 25 to 75% off the things. And yes, this one right here is included. This transfer right here is one of the ones on sale. So you want to get it before it is gone and you can't get it anymore because everybody else took it and you're going to leave thinking, I should have grabbed that when I could. So you just want to make sure you get those on. And hold on. Where am I going? I have my notes to the side here and I lost where I was at here. Okay, so do you prefer hearts or do you prefer other things for decorations? If you prefer hearts for Valentine's Day, put a heart in the comment. If you prefer something else to decorate for Valentine's Day, put a flower. Let's see what comes up. I'm just curious. So I'm going to get myself all set up here while everybody keeps chiming in. And so if you're still watching, let me know. I'm going to put my little makeshift table up here. Yes, it's a Cricut box, but you know what? I need it to be just a little taller so everybody can see. And let's see here. We're going to put this here. I'm going to put this down a little bit so we can all see what we're doing here. And I'm going to make it so eventually I'm going to make it so my words will go across here. But as of right now, I'm just going to use the background part. So we're just making a background first. And we're going to use our hearts. And we're just going to add some background to it. So I'm going to undo it from the sticker thing and I'm going to go from there. Oops, okay. My screen on the other one just froze, so if you chimed in, so sorry, didn't see. So I'm just going to take this out of the plastic. You want to keep your plastic so that you can put your transfer in when you're ready to put it back in. I think I'm just going to make this as is and then and add different things on the way. Let's see, maybe go here. I'm not sure. Let's keep working with it. But let me prep it first, and that is by we're gonna prep it by taking it off the backer. Remember, the backer is the one where the transfer is stuck to, because the transfer is like a big sticker. So we're gonna take it off the transfer. I'm gonna put the glossy paper over here to the left of me. I'm gonna take my transfer. I'm gonna take my fuzzing cloth or a towel or a shirt, anything that can put fuzz onto your transfer. I'm going to prep this. Rub on. Sorry, guys. Oops. Let me put away some of my things that I had going on here before I went on the live so they're not going to fall off to the middle of the live. Okay. Let's just put that one down here for a moment. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, and I'm just going to prep it. I'm just going to push it down on the cherry cloth, pull it off a few times. So while we're doing this, how was your day? Was it good? Do you love Valentine's Day? Or would you care less if it didn't even exist? I like Valentine's Day. I know that, we're told every day that we're being loved. But it's just a good reminder to show somebody, make it one day special to show everybody that you do love them. And you do something special for them. Okay, so I'm just fuzzing my transfer a few times. I don't want it so sticky that when I pull it off the wood, it's going to be like rip it off so crazy. So let me just take a drink of something. So like I said, this transfer here is 25% off to 75% off. Yes, and it's good till the end of January 27th. So you want to hop in before they're all gone. And it's not like you can only buy one. You can buy a couple of them, and you would get that percentage off on all of them. But the best way to go first is to be a Perks member. And a Perks member is simply somebody who loves to craft, who wants to get something at a reasonable deal, and also it's only $20. And so when you join until the 27th, you get this cute little free little bundle as a thank you. And this is what it looks like up close and personal. Isn't that so cute? It's got a key and a little heart. And okay, I think that's been destickified a little bit. And that's what you get as a thank you for being a Perks member. So every month you would, excuse me, I got hiccups. So every month it's $20 a month, but it's super cool because Chuck says, "Hey, we love you guys so much that we want you to continue to be our Perks, that we're going to give you $20 to spend." So, girl math, it's called free right there. So every month you get to get 30% off all your product. And hold on, I'm trying to level this up here. Okay, I think I have to add in those little hearts in just a moment. Finish where I want them. And you get to get 30% off and anything every day all the time. And also have fun just crafting because it's so much fun. And until the 27th, you can join the Perks Club and get a cute little bundle for free as a thank you. And like get all this cool Valentine stuff for less than, anything. So here's the little bundle that you can get with it. So cute. It comes with that heart and the key and the ribbon. It's just so cool. So on our Valentine's stuff, it's a 25 to 75% off all Valentine's Day styles and more. So it's not just, there's a lot of things. There's some surfaces you can get, all those cool things. So it's just a really cool thing. Our color of the month is Debutante, and it's so pretty. It's like perfect for Valentine's. Look at that. Super shiny, a little bit of glitter in there, a little bit of gold. I love pink, and that's just so pretty. My favorite colors are pink, purple, and teal. So it's just a fun color and a great color that can go with anything. So while I'm putting on my transfer here, I'm going to see like how many hearts I can do. Let's see here. So we have our transfer on. Ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. Now I'm going to mix up some colors. I think I'm going to do a little bit of a sparkly with a white. Maybe make a pink color. And to do that, you're just going to take a little bit of something and a little bit of something else, and then you mix them all together. If you want something darker, you add a little bit of black. If you want something lighter, you add a little bit of white. And that's just a little tip of the day. So I'm going to start with some white. And I'm just going to put a little bit in there. 1 part white. Maybe I'll make 2 things white. Maybe I'll make another lighter pink. I think this one I'll maybe do 2 parts white. Okay, get 1, 2. Okay, so that's 2 parts white, 1 part white. And then I'm going to I think I'm going to add some Chardonnay into it, into the first one. So the Chardonnay color is really pretty. It's so it's like a maroon-y color. It reminds me like the inside of a rose, like that really pretty color. So we're gonna take a little bit and take 1 and 1. So 1 part of white, 1 part of Chardonnay, and I'm using chalk tonight. And we're just gonna put those little together. Oh, that's a little bit more than a 1 part, but okay. We're gonna put that in tonight. I don't think I'm gonna mix a shimmer crimson with anything. I think I'll just keep that one as its own. Let's see. Let's add some cherry to our white and get a lighter pink. Oof. Okay. Again, if you're just tuning in, let me know so I can say hi. Drop me a heart to say hi. Okay, come on. We'll do a little bit more red on that one. So the thing about this is once you mix the color, you can't put the color back into the jar. Oh well, no big deal. You can always take like another little, if you have a little craft jar or something like that, you can put them in there. I might just combine all of these at the end and put it in a little craft jar and nickname it something. I don't know. So we're going to just move my white off of my thing here. Put it to the side. We're going to mix this one first. And if you're just tuning in, we're just mixing colors. Oops. Let's move that over here. My left is just not working tonight. Okay, here we go. Mixing. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. Okay, let's get some of that red in there. Get some of that. Ooh, this is going to be a pretty pink. Okay. It's almost going to be like a marbly pink if I wanted it to keep it that way. But I'm not going to. I'm going to get this off and go in here. Again, if you're just watching, let me know. Say hey. I would love to say hi to you. And so that you don't just feel like you're stuck in the watching corner. And if you've been watching me since day 1 of January, well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So, just trying to wash this off here really quick. Okay, let's rinse this off so I'm not getting chalk everywhere. Again, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So if you're just tuning in, we're mixing some colors, getting some colors going so we have a little bit more of a different palette to choose from. This one I don't know what I'm going to call it. It's really pretty though. I'm going to mix it again a little bit more to get it all mixed in there. Scraping the sides. You can see that it's just, I think this one was my 2 part white, 1 part color of this one was the cherry. This one reminds me, like, if you get some cherries that are covered in that raspberry dust. We have a chocolate cherry factory close to our town, and they have this delicious cherry, but it's covered in raspberry dust. I'm gonna call that. This is exactly what it looks like. This exact color. So we're calling this color raspberry tonight. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, a little raspberry coming through here. Okay, welcome everybody. I'm still mixing my color. I don't want to have all that red streak in there. So let's just keep mixing it. How's your weather been over where you guys have been at? Mine today, we've been socked in the fog for sure. And last night being my anniversary, oh, it was so foggy. It was like, couldn't go when we went somewhere, but it was so foggy. So look at that. Super pretty. I'm going to call that raspberry. So if you're just watching, let me know. And chime in the chat. Give me a heart or something. Let me know that you're there. So we just made ourselves a little raspberry color. Now this one was our, oh goodness. Hold on. Chalk galore all over me. Again, we're just making a little Valentine thing tonight, so I'm mixing up colors and enjoying all this. Hi, Mom. Welcome. We are crafting a Valentine tag that you could put on your front door, or you could put it on a wreath, or anything like that. We just made up a little color, and I took 2 parts of white, 1 part of cherry, and I made myself a little raspberry color. Now I'm going to take 1 part Chardonnay and 1 part white to make another pink color. This one is going to be, ooh, this one is pretty. It's going to be a little bit darker shade of a raspberry. Ooh, it's going to turn out really pretty. Okay. This one is more like a mulberry color. Looks really pretty. And if I wanted to make this thinner, I would just add water to it, and you could use it like watercoloring and things like that. My mom says it's been chilly at her house. It has been chilly here too. I think the Northwest, we're just socked into the fog and into the cold. It's like, welcome to winter over here. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. It's almost like a dusty rose. Cool. Again, this was 1 part white and 1 part Chardonnay. Okay, but so you can see the 2 colors. One is a very brighter pink. There's the bright pink, and I called that raspberry. And this one I'm calling like a dusty rose. It's really pretty. Okay, so we got 2 colors mixed, and then we're going to add some shimmer of shimmer crimson into our mix tonight. My left is not working for me right this second, so we're going to see how well this all works together. We are going to do a little bit of black in here, maybe on like some stripes. This is our transfer that we're using so far, and there's hearts, and it's on a tag, and you can attach it to anything, or you can remove the tag and you can just have it as a shelf sitter. Thank you. I'm going to reply. Oops. Okay. Gonna reply. Okay, we like that. We like this. Thank you. That we are making a making a Valentine hanger. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to start, I think, with some I don't know. Let's do a little bit of black. We're going to go up here on our stripes. Pull you down a little bit so you can see. Right there. We're going to do stripes. We're going to do some pink, some black and pink stripes, I think. Yeah, we'll try it. Or we might just do black and might just come out as black and brown stripe, which is fine too. Okay, here we go. Yep, I'm just gonna go black and brown. That's what we're going with tonight. So all of our Valentine stuff is on 25% to 75% off until the 27th of this month. So you want to make sure that you jump onto the Perks membership first, because you get a special prize of a free bundle that says like a key to my heart, and it comes with a heart and a key, and it comes with the things that you need to make that little cute little wall hanging for Valentine's Day or for any occasion that you would like it for. Okay, I'm going to put the black, extra black, back into my container here. And then I'm going to close this up so that I don't knock it over. Hey, if you're just tuning in, hello. Welcome to Valentine's Tag. Comment a heart down below so I know you're here. And we're just going to peel this up so it doesn't stick onto my thing forever. Super cute. Like so. And you just lightly put it back down onto your surface. And then around everything else, you sort of press down so that you can continue with your design. Okay, next, I think we're going to do, let's do some, that down here. Let's do some pretty, this color, this rosy color that I made up and mixed together with the white and the pink. And we're going to just go ahead and spread that around. Oof. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's so pretty. Like I said before, you could paint the background if you wanted to. I'm just leaving it a natural brown. But again, you can paint it, and then you would just use a little bit of surface wax on top to protect your paint and your transfer. And oh, this is pretty. And again, you don't want to put too much paste on it because it just doesn't take much. So I still have a lot of extra here. So I'm going to put it back onto my tray for another use. Something else. I'm just going to leave this here so I know to use that one another time. I'm going to use a little bit of, oops, I'm going to push this up a little bit. Ooh, it's so pretty. I'm going to put it back down. I'm going to flatten this little heart right here. And I think that little heart is just going to be a little white heart. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate it. So I'm just using my multi-purpose tool, and I'm just going to go over this white area really quick. It's only half the heart showing, and that's okay. Put the excess back into my container, and I'm going to pull it up and release the paint from the transfer so that it stays. You just don't want your transfer to dry or your paste to dry while you're doing this, because it can really fast dry. So I'm going to lift up the corner. Oh, cute little heart. So cute. Okay. Next area. Oopsie. I forgot I had that there. And the next area I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of, I think I might just do the small hearts white. Oh, I think that's what's going to happen. That is what I have chosen to do, maybe. Yes. Okay, next heart. This is going to be a cute little heart over here. Again, take a little bit, spread it over, remove excess, scrape it back into your jar. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and try it. I'm going to just sort of try to go in one direction. It's not always possible, but okay. So that's been scraped. It's been good. I used my multi-purpose tool for that. And then I'm just going to pull that up again. So I release the paint from the transfer. Oh, it's looking cute. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Next is, this one looks like a little cookie with all these polka dots on it. I think that one, I think I should do, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my one that I mixed up. I'm going to use the raspberry color. It's the, I think it's 2 parts white, 1 part cherry. And I'm just going to plop and drop. Plop, plop. Maybe a little bit more. Plop, plop. I'm going to pull it across with the squeegee. And call it good. Okay, where's this other one? Here it goes. It's so cute. I like the color. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go across the dots. Bop, bop, bop. You could do these all whichever color you want. You can also just do it where you're just doing the outline of a heart, and you can make these into conversation little hearts. But I love you, or you rock my world. Yeah, whatever you want to put on there. Be mine. You can do endless opportunity is what I say. Okay, I got a lot of extra on my squeegee here. Okay, and then I'm going to just take up the excess, and I'm going to carefully, please work left arm, carefully put that on here, scraping off the excess. Put it on there. Taking off, taking off. Okay, that looks really good. Adding this to my thing here. And like I said before, you can't really add this into your jar of other color. So you can either A, remember what you did for the next time, Or B, get yourself a little like craft jar, and you can stick in all your like paints that you mix together and put them in there. So I'm going to release this from the stencil. Okay, and then I'm going to lay it back down ever so softly. I'm going to push down the rest of the transfers. Okay, get that all there. Okay, our next one that I'm going to do is I don't know. Oh, let's do the sparkly one. Shimmer Crimson. Hello, if you're just watching, tuning in. So glad you're here. Drop a heart in the comments and I can see you. So welcome, welcome. Okay, this one I think I'm going to go right next to this guy. Little shimmer, shimmer. Ooh, shimmer, shimmer. I like shimmer. Yes, I do. I like shimmer. How about you? Okay, but I'm having a little trouble with my hand working right now. So sorry. Charlie. Oh, this is going to be cute. It's not too bright, but it's just enough shimmer to give a little bit of pizzazz to my artwork. Shimmer is funny because it's a little thicker actually consistency, so it's sometimes hard to know if you got it all the way through your transfer. And I feel like sometimes with the shimmers you have to press a little harder, but not too hard. So just a little tidbit on that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of this into my jar. Okay. Oh, put that over here. So I know that's that one. Oh, there's new comments and I'm not seeing them for a moment. Yes, plop and drop. Oops. That's just what you do. Plop and then you drop it. Okay, I'm going to release the paint or the chalk from this transfer over here. Oh yeah. That looks awesome. Okay, put that down. Okay, now comes this part. I'm going to thank you for the love hearts. Let's see here. I'm going to do, I think, the little white hearts over here. So I need the little white guy. Super easy, quick. Again, you could have done this all in one color, had it that way, but Valentine's is a day. It is a colorful day. Pinks and reds and the colors of the friendship bracelets and things like that. So I'm just going to put this up, pull that up so it's not stuck on there. Putting this down at the same time. I think I should just... I'm releasing the transfer before I'm finished because I don't want my transfer or my chalk... Oops. I don't want my chalk to dry on my transfer, which is then attached to my surface. So my mom asked me, oh, why do you lift it up before you're doing a whole reveal? Well, it's because I don't want it stuck on there. By the time I get to the end, it would all have been dried, and then all of the stuff would have come off at the same time. And then I would have to go back and redo it all. So it's chalk and release scenario. That is why. And I think, I don't know, what should I do? Should I just do a regular Chardonnay color? Or should I just do a regular cherry? Maybe let's do regular cherry. We're going to, do we have any more? Oh, I got one big one. Okay, I'm using all my squeegees tonight. So here's one big squeegee. This is the normal size of the squeegee. And these ones here are called mini squeegees. And you can also cut these in half. And then you have mini squeegees. So, pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going with some cherry in here. Right here. Gabe put together a game for Dad to play with him. And so he had to go and find certain things in the house that he had made and hid throughout the house. It was fun. He was so proud of himself. So you can see that this is just really big. So it's really good for big surfaces. But I really like the mini squeegee better because I feel like it bends better and I don't have to worry about taking over all space. But it still works. Okay. I'm glad you understand now, Mom. I'm glad it made that a little bit easy. So everybody has their preference on what kind of squeegee they like to use. Some like to use the one that is on a handle. And that one's that's bigger for bigger projects. Okay, I'm putting all the extra in my cherry jar. But a lot of times, everyone just uses the mini squeegees. And a lot of them, they cut the mini squeegees in half and they have tiny little ones so that they can detail work if they don't have a detail tool. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to release this one from the transfer and let it just sit there. Oh, that looks super cool too. Okay, I have one more little white to do here. What color should I do the zigzag heart here? Oh, goodness. It just dropped. Wait. Okay. So this last big heart I have, I have a sparkle or I have a raspberry, but that's the raspberry's here. I could do another like this color here, or I could do the black. Or what color should I do for the last heart? I could just do a plain Chardonnay color as well, like I did just the plain cherry here. But what should I do? You let me know. Okay, let's see. Okay. Should I do a Chardonnay or should I do Chardonnay, a black? Yeah, Chardonnay, black, or the red, or the rose. Ombre with two pinky colors. Oh, that would work too. Thanks, Mom. That's what I will do. I will make a mess. That's what we call it. a mess. So I'm going to mix 2 pinks together, and we'll just do, we'll do an ombre effect. Go from a dark to a light, or a light to a dark. I forgot about that effect. So thank you. Okay, squeegeeing off my white here. Putting my white back in my jar. Oh, goodness. Not working today. It's not working. So frustrating. Okay, there's my white. It's been squeegeed. We're good. We're going to do a little ombre effect on this next one here. Light on top, raspberry on bottom. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is going to be so cute. So, Mom, this is my raspberry. This is the raspberry color right here. And then I have the darker rose one color right here. So are you saying put the raspberry this color on the bottom? And then should I do like a white on top? Or what? So it said to put on top, lighter on top and raspberry on the bottom. So are you wanting me to do like a white on top, mix it in with the raspberry on the bottom? Or what were you thinking? Okay, I'll do that. Okay, we're going to do some white then on top. Here's some white. I'm going to do some little plop and dropping. I'm going to plop it. Plop, plop, plop. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. I'm going to plop it up here. Oops. Okay. And then we'll do some of that raspberry there at the end. And we'll pull it. We'll mix it all together. Let's see here. Some raspberry. Come on, hand. Work with me. Okay, and we'll do some raspberry here. Okay. Okay, got some. And we're going to come up here. And then I'm going to put this raspberry part a little bit on this side here. Okay, like that. Okay. I'm going to mix it with my fingers and cause like an ombre effect. This is fun to do. It's just called the messy version. I'm doing light on top, bringing it down into here, maybe some on the corner. Okay, and just mix it in. We're now going to take our squeegee and I'm going to take off all the excess. And maybe we'll apply a little bit more up there. Okay, maybe a little bit more up there. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'll erase it off my fingers here. Okay, now I'm going to take off the whole thing because we're done with this one. Let's look how this ombre looked. Woohoo! Yeah, that looks awesome. Okay. I'm going to put this transfer over here for a moment. I'll take care of that in a few moments. Okay. Oops. Got a little bit of over. Okay, let's just take a paintbrush. Get some water on my paintbrush. Okay. I'm just cleaning it off like there was a little bit of over that happened over here, and I just wash it off with a little bit of water. It doesn't take much, just a little bit of squirt. And you can just dry it off like so. Super cute. Super cute. So this, so far, is what our transfer looks like. Our board. Let's see if I can get it where you can see it better. So it's really cute. Now, painting the background probably would have been a little better, but I like the brown. It works too. It looks like a little name tag. So this is, it's pretty much all dry right there. But I'm going to make sure it's dry by blow drying it a little bit. And then I'll let it sit for a second. And I think I'm going to use these letter fonts here. I think to write the word, like maybe write the word love across here. Or should I use them at all? Or should I just leave them be? What do you think? I'm almost just liking it the way it is, but I don't know. Should I use the letters or should I not? Okay. In the meantime, let me clean up my transfer here so we can be ready for the next transfer. Okay. And paper towel to get all this chalks that have been chalked. Okay. Stay there. Be good. Okay. Okay, go ahead and clean up our transfer here. I'm going to spray it with water. I'm just using a Dollar Tree dish towel. Stick it on here, spray with water, and get it off that way. The reason why we clean our transfer is so that we can use it over and over again. We can use these up to 10 to 12 times, the company says, Chocolate says, if taken care of correctly, but other people have used them a whole lot more than that. 20 times, I think somebody said once. So, and then I'm going to take my board eraser. It has a little squishy side on one side, little like grippy things on one side and plain on the other. And I'm just taking off, erasing the chalk from my stencil. And then I will flip it over and do the same. Sorry for the hitting of the screen there. Thank you. It did turn out pretty cute, didn't it? I like it. This was my first time using this stencil. It's one of our brand new ones. It just got released within this month or so. And thought, why not? Why not we do this? Especially when they're having a sale right now on Valentine's things. It's like a perfect time to do Whew, my arms are tired from my workout the other day. Ugh. I did a lot of like arm curls and things like that. So, whew, feeling it for sure. Okay. Love is good. Okay. And then I'm just flipping this over to the back side here. I'm going to spray it with water again. And then I'm going to take my creation that I just made, and we're going to use the, what is it called? It's called Word Game Font, aka SCABBLE. If you know what that game is, and you know exactly what it is. So it's just our take of that game. It's a very famous game. I have friends who play that game non-stop, and they have tournaments after tournaments after tournaments. And there's always a winner and there's always a loser. They play non-stop, which is just crazy how much they play. They're on a cruise right now playing that word game. And I think they're on like their first or third challenge of the thing, and they just take it with them everywhere they go. On the plane, on a boat, Jamaica. It's fun. That's cool that they could do something like that together. Okay, I'm just going back over the front here, making sure the purpose of this is it gets all the ink or the chalk out of your transfer. So you're ready to store it, and you don't have to worry about it being ruined. Things like that. Now, if you were by a sink, you could just throw this under the sink, take your board eraser, go for it. Go to town on it. But I don't have a sink nearby me, so this is the best that we'll get to do. One more round of water, and I'm going to use a paper towel to dry off the back part of it. Again, if you're just tuning in, hello. I'm glad you're here. Let me know that you're here. I see that there's 2 people watching, so it is their game for sure. For sure. And it's like extreme word game. Oh man, it was fun. It's fun though, but extreme. And like they have the dictionary there to make sure that it is a word, or aka their phone dictionary. And fun times. So if you're part of that crew and you love those kind of games, well, welcome. Okay. That is pretty much dry. I'm going to just let this air dry for the rest of it, so I'm not on here drying a transfer for ever and a day. Okay, stick that here. Oh, my arm is tired. Okay. Next, we're going to take out our word game font. And I'm not going to cut each individual thing out. I'm just going to slice the line of the letter that I need. Hold up. I just got an idea. Maybe. No, I think hold on, I just got an idea. Oh, let's see here. Let's go to my little what if I take a piece of cardboard and I put it on top of my tag and I write the word love on it? Would that be cool? Would that work? I think it would. I could put it like right here in the middle. No, maybe not that one. maybe not a piece of cardboard. Maybe, what do I have? Oh, that would be perfect. I think I figured it out. No, I'm gonna take a little round, and I am going to make the word love on that, and then I'm gonna pop it out from the tag, and there's gonna be like a little pop circle on there. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, I think it's gonna work, and I think I could even paint it and then put the letter on top of it. Okay, my brain's going 100 miles an hour right now. Oh, reach for the sky. So on each one of these, there's like these little lines on here. You can see them. Hold on, where is it? Where the angle is not blurry. There it is. Do you see the cut lines? These little white lines. That sounds better. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to lift up the transfer from the. My left hand would work. I'm going to lift up the transfer from the backing paper, put my scissors underneath on the cut line, and I'm just going to cut across like that. And I only need the E from this section. So I'm going to just cut section down, okay, to the end down there. So here we go. Come on. Okay, there's the E. Let's just keep going. Okay. Okay, there's the E. We're going to pull the E off, so we'll just put them over here for right now. We need the L. Hold on, everybody. The struggle bus is real tonight. Okay, here we go. We're going to go down here. We're going to go across the cut lines. Okay, we're going to go across the cut line again over on this side. Come on. Let's go with me. Come on. Okay, come on, cut line. Go. Okay. Goes down. I'm just going to cut each line here. L-O, yeah. It's not going to take long. I can get it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a pop out. So, like a pop out of each letter? Or I thought I would do like a pop out on, make the circle pop out. And then put the letters on the circle. Okay, I can do this. My left is not working right now, so sorry, everybody. Okay. One more. Okay. Whoops, I'm falling. Okay, cutting the letter out. Okay. The word love popped out. Okay. Can do that. Trying to figure out how I can do that. Should I color the circle? Should I paint the circle a color? Or should I just leave it as is? I don't have any like blocks per se. Let's see. Well, maybe I might be able to. Hold on. I have these Jenga blocks that I don't know if they'd be wide enough. Let's see. I don't know if they're wide enough for each letter. Not quite wide enough, but I could take two. Or I could do... Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the circle pop up. How about one letter in each heart to spell love and skip the pop out? L-O-V-E. Yeah, that could, yeah. I could do it that way. L-O-V-E. Should I do all the letters in black? Or should I do them in white? Because it's going to go on a pink, a red, a bright pink, and a cherry red. So, how should I... Okay, here's the V. Oops. And then should I keep the number on them because they are the word font? Or should I just let them be... Yeah. Oh, love. Da, 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 da. Bum, da, 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 da. Okay, there's the L. Well, soon it will be the L. Okay, L. Put the K back where it needs to go. I need the O. It's right here. And love. Okay. Oh, goodness. Black might show up better. L-O-V-E. Yeah. I could do that too. Okay. I need to fuzz these letters or they're not going to, it's going to cause havoc if I don't. L-O-V-E. I'm going to need to add a little bit of wax onto my thing too, I think, because I'm going to be double layering my thing. O-O-V-E. Another thing I could do is I could do white and then go back over it with black. That might work too. Okay. L. O. Okay, L-O-V-E. Oh, I choose. Okay, yay. I love choosing. Let me just make sure this is all dry before. Okay. That has been blow dried. I'm going to take my wax here. I could do like an offset, like a white, offset it with black. I think that might work. Or black, offset it with white. No, I think I'm gonna try with the white, offset with, and then put the black over the top of it. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of surface wax here, and I'm just surface waxing over my project plate so it stays in one put, so that my paste doesn't fly off. Okay, come on. It doesn't take much wax. It just takes a little bit of elbow grease to put it on here. Again, the purpose of this, it helps keep the bottom layer intact. If you're going to layer colors or anything like that. If you're just tuning in, hello. I'm so glad you're here. I'm waxing my board to add another layer of color on top of my hearts here. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an L here. Should I have the number with it or just the L? And I'm going to go L-O-V-E. Actually, I think I'm going to keep the numbers on there because it looks fun. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit of white. I'm going to dry it. We're going to come back and we're going to do the black on top of that and just put it off a half a, I don't know now. Could make it an ombre effect too. You could do a white and a black. But where did I put all my stuff here? Over here, of course. In the already done pile. Ooh. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's clean off some of my tool here. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the encouragement. Welcome, everybody. So glad you're on. And here we go. We're going to just try it. If it messes up, oh well. I'm going to do it with a little number. It's so cute. I do a little O here. A V here. Okay. There, a little V, a little E over here. So cool. Okay. I'm going to erase this white. So that I can use it on the black in a moment. Put that down here for a second. We're going to peel our letters up. Oh, maybe. I think the white shows up too. What do we think? Should we leave it like this? Can you see it? Can you see that outline? It says love. Should I add any more, or should we just leave it like that? I think I'm almost wanting to put a little like line around this one heart. It just seems like not standing out. But this is what it looks like with it just the white letters for it to say love. It's really cute. I think I'm just going to leave it with white letters. There's not too much white on here, so I think with the pop of the white, it makes a difference. What do you think? I need some input. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. So this is what it looks like. So cute. It just says love. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a paintbrush. And I think I'm going to just go maybe around the inside of this one heart right here, because it just seems so blah. I think I'm going to use a little bit of white. I think I'm just going to polka dot it. Just follow the line. Give it a little pop. Because you can't really quite see it. Sorry, this one's taking a little longer tonight, but it's just, it's okay. We're just going to add a little bit of an inner line. It doesn't have to be perfect either. So just taking a thin brush. Oh yeah, that looks better. You can see it already. You just white for the letters. Awesome. Okay. It's done. White is done for sure. Okay. And here I'm just outlining the inside of the heart. This is where my mom says it would be coloring. My mom doesn't really like to color. I love coloring. I could color for a long time. But my mom taught me how to color, which is the funny thing. I think she just doesn't like it because she had to color so many pages when I was a little girl. But she's really good at toll painting. She's really good at doing artsy stuff. She hasn't done it for a long time, though. But, okay, so then I'm going to add a little bit of like a little bit of a highlights on here just to give it some personality. Oh, I'm going to go over here. Some personality. We're going to go over here. Have some personality. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, personality. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. This needs a little personality over on this side. Sound effects help everything, just in case you were wondering. They really do. And over here, we're going to go a little bit of a whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Oh, whoop, pink. Boop. Maybe right here in the little heart. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that helped it come alive. It's amazing when you add these little details, how much it makes it come alive. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Yeah, I know you could color, Mom, but it's the sitting still that gets you. I think it's the sitting still and not doing anything. That's what gets you. This turned out cool looking. That looks so much better. I like that I did that. That is fun. Where's the lid? Yeah, that made a difference in my color right there. Let's add a little bit, fix that little pink area. Let's fix that pink. Right here. Do. Okay. That's fixed. That's fixed. That's fixed. Okay. Oh, cool. That looks awesome. Okay. So this is what this looks like now. It looks much better. You can see that pink heart. Thank you. Look how cute it is. It looks adorable. I love it. Okay. Really quick, let me wash off these transfer really fast. We're almost there, guys. I'm going to add a little bow. And we're going to call it a good for our Valentine's decor tonight. Okay, a little bit of spritzy spritz, a little bit of whooshy whoosh, and yes. Oh, where's my sponge? There it is. There's my sponge to save the day. It's a little harder to clean the smaller transfers, but it's quick and easy. Flip aroma. Thank you. It turned out really good. I was excited. Okay, a little flippy flip. Come on, work with me. Okay, that one is good. I'm gonna just stick it there. Oops. Stick it there to dry. No, it's not gonna work. Okay. It's cool when you add those little bit of highlights to projects. It does make a difference. I didn't think it would for a while, and then I started adding them to them, and it does makes a difference. Okay, rotate over, spritz. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh goodness! Don't get stuck together. No. Okay. Come on, left. Work with me. Okay. There's that. One more letter after this one. And then we're going to dry them. Okay, that looks good. Paper towel, check. Okay. Check. Paper towel, check. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. There they go. Oh, my makeshift table. It's makeshift for sure. Okay. Those are good. This one is good. Okay. Try the other side and put them back on their placard. Oops, my foot. Okay, the V gets placed on the V area. The O on the O area. Goodness gracious. Okay, come on. You can do this. Arm, you can do this. O, L, dry off. Place back onto here. So you could cut them all in little squares and have tiny little squares that you have to deal with the whole time. Or you could just do what I just did and cut them, place them back on the one big placard so that you're not trying to scrounge and finding little letters everywhere. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay, and back to that goes. Okay, so I'm just putting it back on this placard, making sure it's on, no air bubbles, and then I'll put this back into the plastic, and then we'll be done with this transfer before we make our little bow. So is this the correct one? Yes, word game. Word grade font goes in here. Oh goodness. Come on. Come on. Be good. Oops. There goes my F. Okay. Push it all down inside. Put it in. Guard in. And my mom said good additions to that art. Thank you. We have one more addition I think I'm going to do. And it's just adding a bow. Because every fun hanger needs a bow. Okay, this one is done. I'll put that over here. I'm going to take my... Hold on, I dropped it. Oh. Okay, I'm going to take my other backard from my other transfer since it's dry. This tonight is going a little longer than I wanted it to go, but it's okay. That left arm is just not working. So we do what we can. I take my backard, put the yellow side up, glossy side to the sticker. Align the edges here. Easier said than done tonight. Okay, here we go. There we go. Almost. Okay. Okay, that side's lined up. That side's good. Okay, drop and go. Smooth out. No air bubbles. No air bubbles. Okay, I think I got that. Oh, there's an air bubble. Smooth it out. You don't want air bubbles when you're putting in your transfer into your plastic, or your transfer will start rolling away from you. So you try to get not as much air bubbles as possible. 0 is the best. Back into my plastic holder. It's a great way to store your transfers so they don't get ruined. Put them in. Come on. Be good. Go in. Okay, it's in. Okay, Okay, turn it over, fasten it down, and those are done. Okay, awesome. Now let's going to take our bow ribbon, and I think I'm going to, should I do a burlap polka dot or should I do a bright pink? I'm making a decision. Bright pink it is. Because it's fun. And we're just going to make a bow. Okay, so I got this ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Good old Dollar Tree. And about that long. I don't know how much that is. 15 inches maybe? 12 inches? Not really sure. Just pull it till your heart is content. I'm going to fold this in half. Fold this in half. I'm going to fold it in half again. And I'm going to fold it in half again. And then I'm going to squeeze it here in the middle. And it's just, you just squeeze it like that. I'm going to take my ribbon that's up here at the top. I'm going to feed it through the top. Thanks, Mom. I'm glad we're on the same page there. She said pink. Okay, pink it is. So we're just taking our bow material and we're putting it on top. We're going to use this ribbon, this yarn placard part right here as our base for the knot. And I'm going to pull my ribbon out a little bit more so it's a little bit even. I'm going to pull up my ribbon like this. I'm going to fluff out my ribbon so it has a little bit more give to it. Like that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Fluff it out. And come on. Pull out. Pull out. Okay. It's not pulling out as the way I want it to. Okay. Come on, bow. There it goes. I'm on hand. Let's go for it. Okay. Just pluffing out my bow here. And then you can take this hanger and you can adjust how you're going to pull things away and out. And then I'm just going to tie it up here so it stays taut and the ribbon doesn't go haywire. Okay, like that. And like this again. Okay, now I can fix my bow again. And fluff it, maneuver it. And it's going to look really cute. Okay. Super cute. Okay, and this is the finished project. Isn't it so cute? It turned out great. Well, thanks everybody for thanks, Mom. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, and I'm gonna go put everyone to bed. So have a wonderful night. See you later. See you.